Hello again. In this video we will use this data frame, okay, as an example for remove data frame duplicates. And the first exercise is remove the duplicates in column, which means that if we choose the column color, we can find here that we have the white repeated, not the other values, okay? So we will keep the first record and delete the second. Also we can find here that we have the black repeated, and again is not the other columns, and we will keep the first and delete the others. For example, if instead of yellow we had a black here in the last row, this row would be deleted too, okay? Instead of yellow, if we had a black, this row would be deleted. The second exercise is remove duplicated rows, and we have a duplicated row here. We will do two things. The first one is exactly what we did in the previous case. We will keep the first and delete the others. And the second option that we will do is keep nothing, okay? So we will remove both. The last exercise is remove the duplicated column combinations, which means that if we choose age and color, the combination of the two must be unique. And here we have the 3 white is repeated. Again, we have 5 black and 5 and black. Is not the other columns, is just these two columns, age and color. So in this case, we will, instead of keeping the first record, we will keep the last records, okay? The last appearance of 3 and white will stay in the data frame, and the last appearance of 5 and black will stay in the data frame, okay? Here in the code, we are already importing pandas and reading the CSV file duplicates.csv. The duplicates.csv is just this, okay? Then we can start doing our code here. Remove duplicates in column. So let's start with the first example, and the first example is just for us to see how this works, okay? The first thing to do is declaring the variable example1 that is equals to dataframe.color and yColor. If we go to the CSV file, we can see that it has animal, count, age and color. These are the columns of DataFrame. We go here again and we say that we want to duplicate it like this. We print, we save and we run, and we get a list of trues and falses. What this means: if we go here to the CSV, we can see that the first is false, is not repeated. The white is not repeated. Here is the first appearance of white, so it is not repeated. Then we have another false for brown and another false for black. It's the first appearance. Then we have a true here, because this is when black repeats. Again, we have another true for white, and again is the first time that white is repeated. This is why it is true. We can go here again and we can say that we want to print the dataframe.lock and we pass the example1. Let me comment the first one and run this to see the result. And we got this. The rows where the color black and white repeat for the first time, okay? But we don't want the repeated rows, we want the not repeated rows, okay? So to do that, we go here again, we can copy this and comment, paste here, and instead of doing the lock of example1, we can say doing the lock of not example1, okay? We are negating the result. So if we go here and we run, now we get something different. This is the original data frame, and this is the data frame without duplicated in column color. Okay, we have white, the first appearance of white, and then the second white disappears. We have the black, the first appearance of black, that is a horse, but the second, that is a bird, doesn't appear here, okay? Like I said before, the example1 is just for us to see how this works, okay? Now let's do a more practical way to do this. Instead of doing this, okay, we will say example2 is equals to dataframe dot drop underscore duplicates, and we want to choose the column color. If we print these here and if we run, we get the exact same result as the previous example. Now let's see how to remove duplicates in the entire row. Okay, we go down to the exercise 3 and we say that exercise 3 is equals to, I will copy this and I will paste here and I will remove the column color. So DataFrame dot drop underscore duplicates is just this. Okay, we print, we run, and as you can see, we have here in the original data frame this first line, cat 10 3 and white. It is repeated here, cat 10 3 and white. And in our result, we have the first appearance here, but the second one doesn't appear, is not here. Like I said before in the slides, I will do a second option where we will not keep the first appearance of the repeated value. All the values will disappear, okay? So to do that, we go here again to the code and we can copy these and we paste here. We call it example number 4 and we pass the parameter keep is equals to false. Keep is equals to false. Do not keep any record that is repeated. We run this and now we have this result. The cat 10 3 and white disappeared completely from here. Okay, now let's see how to drop combinations of columns. Copy these again, go down here, remove duplicated column combinations, and we declare example 5 is equals to these. Instead of passing the keep is equals to false, we pass the parameter subset, that is a list of the names of the columns that we want to combine, and it will be the age and it will be also the color. Okay, we can print and we can run, and we got this result, okay, where the 3 white and 3 white, the second 3 white doesn't appear, and the 5 black, we just have the first one where we have the horse. Okay, the bird doesn't appear. As you can see, we are keeping the first records and the others are being deleted. Let's do the reverse thing. We want to keep the last records. We go here again, we copy this part, we declare example number 6 and we paste. Let me put this in the next line so it's easy to see, and we add the parameter keep that is equals to a string that is last. Okay, the default for this parameter is first, but in this case we want to keep the last appearance of the duplicated values. Okay, so we save this, we print and we run, and we got this where for example the 5 black is the bird one, is not the horse. The horse was deleted. One last note is that this keep parameter can have the following values. Keep can be a string that is first, is the default. It can be a string that is last, or it can be false. Do not keep anything, okay? This is the end. You can download the source code of this presentation. The link is in the description of this video. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you for watching.